Hey, what's going on, Guardians? My name is the Black Link, coming back at you on Tuesday, July 5th, 2022. This time for your speedrun version of the weekly reset guide for the world of Destiny 2. Your boy TBL has got to leave for work literally right now, so we are going to blast through this a little bit quicker than usual. First things first, this week we have got double Nightfall rewards. This is going to be active until next week's weekly reset, so if you haven't had a chance to completely reset your Vanguard reputation, this is going to be the week to do it. Now, speaking of Nightfalls, let's go ahead and take a look and see what Nightfall we're going to be diving into this week. This time around, it is going to be the Proving Ground Strike. I hope you guys love land tanks, the Cabal sure do. Of course, you can run this at higher difficulties for better chances at Nightfall weapons. Not exactly sure what that Nightfall weapon is now. Usually I try to go and hold out or at least get a run in to see if I can get some confirmation of that. Definitely don't have the time for it today. If you want to check out all of the modifiers that are going to be active this week, you can peep it here. The important stuff is you're going to be facing barrier and unstoppable champions. You're going to have stuff like match game on, of course, so you will need Arc, Solar, and Void covered to deal with all the shields you'll be fighting. Good stuff there. Alright, for the Vanguard Strike playlist, of course, it's Solar Singe this week, and the daily modifiers are Stasis Singe as well as Grounded. Moving over to Gambit, we've got the usual stuff, basic Gambit for your Pinnacle gear. For Crucible, this week we've got Control, of course. Momentum Control is making a return. I love this playlist. Survival, Rumble, and Elimination. Go ahead and get your gains. Alright, and for the legacy content this week, the dungeon is Prophecy. You can run this for some Pinnacle gear from the final encounter. As for the raid, well, it's the good old Deep Stone Crypt. Again, both of those you can run for at least one Pinnacle drop from the final encounter in each of them. Go have some fun with that. Over in Savathun's Stone World, it's the usual stuff, Preservation as well as Vox Obscura is going to get you Pinnacle gear. For today's Wellspring, it is Wellspring Defend. We've got Tarnation as the drop. And of course, for the weekly mission, this time around, it is the Ghosts. Get your farming in. Of course, when it comes to the seasonal content, we've got brand new refreshes in the Castellum, the Sever mission, as well as the Duality Dungeon, which you can run for some great Pinnacle gear. This week's probably going to be pretty pinnacle in terms of the story, as well as we're getting closer and closer to the end of the seasonal tale. This actually might even be the last week of story that we see here. So make sure you get all of that stuff done. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the tower, see what's going on with those guys this week. Starting off with Banshee 44, you've got his usual slate of weapons here. Today he's got an okay Legal Action 2, really not great, same for the NOD. Not a bad roll for the Ogma PR6, it's kind of a workhorse in PvE, and Demolitionist is definitely a perk you would like to have available to you. The Galu RR3 is also kind of an interesting role, no distractions, focused fury. There are better combinations, but that's not bad. Really nothing too insane over here at the Gunsmith this week, but if you're missing any of these from your collections, now might be a good time to pick them up. Alright, and over here is your girl, Ada1. Her daily mods are Unflinching Sniper Aim, Fusion Rifle Dexterity, Precisely Charged, and Stasis Resistance. No real game changer mods in the inventory today, but make sure you check Ada1 every single day, especially for you newer players out there. She's going to be selling mods that you're generally not going to have access to, and so you'll need to pick those up in order to complete your collection. Definitely worthwhile to check in with her every day. Alright, the last thing we have to check out is a few of the offerings over on Eververse, and then your boy has got to rush on to the 9 to 5. Worth noting, Bungie's got some charity items up in the Eververse store this week, so make sure you go and check those out if you want to support some of the charities they're involved in. But as for the Bright Dust stuff, we've got the Rocket Stomp emote. Cool stuff. The Springtime Scales for the Agar Scepter. Awesome looking ornament there. And one of my favorite shaders in the entire game, Seven Sisters. This is one of those sparkly kind of animated shaders. Definitely make sure you pick this one up. It looks great on a lot of different things. Alright, moving down to the last page, we have got the All Alone exotic emote. The Knitting Project. An awesome ornament titled Prized Ivory for the Austringer. The Core Deception Exotic Sparrow. Get it if you want to smell like mushrooms, I guess. The Coiled Lasso ornament for the Ophidian Aspects as a Warlock Exotic. Not bad at all. And finally, the Sunrise Saber for the Black Talon. Ultimately, some pretty good offerings here for Eververse this week. If you've got the bright dust to spare, you might want to pick up a few of these things. But alright Guardians, that's pretty much it for your quick speedrun weekly reset guide for the week of July 5th, 2022. I know there's usually a few other things that I cover in this, but like I said, I've got to get gone. So I will see you Guardians later. Take it easy, and as always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.